Have you ever felt like you were playing a game of chess where your opponent held all the key pieces from the very first move? That's how many modern men feel in relationships. They give away their power and then wonder why they feel insecure. Today, we're going to explore a much deeper truth about the inner echo principle. You only get back what you truly are, not what you think you have. Imagine your life as a still lake. Every action, every word, every energy you send out creates a ripple. Neediness, dependence, insecurity, these are weak ripples. They only bounce back similar weak ripples. In contrast, calmness, self-mastery, inner peace, these create powerful ripples. They bounce back respect and attraction. A man once told me he gave everything, but she grew more and more distant. Why? Because he didn't give love. He gave lack. He didn't give freedom. He gave control in disguise. And the lake echoed back exactly what he truly sent out. Are you sending out ripples of lack or ripples of abundance? We were taught that we have to please others to be loved. But in Zen philosophy, you don't seek the light outside. You become the light. When a man seeks a woman's approval, he's unconsciously trying to heal past wounds from his relationship with his father, his mother, his environment. He's giving away his power, becoming a tree that sways with every gust of her emotional wind. I have a friend who spent his whole life trying to please his father. His father was demanding and critical. When he grew up, he found a woman who was also demanding and critical. He thought that if he did everything right, she would love him. But the truth is, she was just seeing a less confident copy of his father. What is your biggest fear in relationships? And who planted that fear in you? Think of a mountain. A mountain doesn't try to attract the clouds. It just stands there calm and unshakable. And the clouds, by their nature, will find their way to the mountain to complement it. That's the power of non-need. Non-need isn't cold or emotionless. It's a deep recognition that your value is not dependent on someone else's presence. When you say, "I want you, but I'll be fine without you," that's not a threat. It's a declaration of your freedom. And that freedom is one of the most attractive things in the world. Women don't look for a man to cling to. They look for a man who has a life they want to be a part of. Do you have a full life that doesn't need anyone else? Or are you building your life with an empty space waiting for someone to fill it? Many people confuse clinging with love. Love is an expansion. It's freedom. It's giving. Clinging is a contraction. It's a fear of loss. It's holding on. Love says, "I'm happy when you're happy." Clinging says, "I'm only happy when I have you." Another story from ancient Greece. The young Narcissus fell in love with his reflection in the water. He died because he couldn't leave that image. This is a picture of dependency. He didn't love the image. He loved the reflection of himself in that image. And that's what many men are doing. They don't love the woman. They love the feeling they get from being with her. Do you love her, or do you love the way she makes you feel about yourself? A stable man is not a man who never wavers. He's a man who has built a strong inner house. This house isn't money, power, or appearance. It's a solid foundation of values, of purpose, and of emotional self-control. When a storm comes, that house may shake, but it will never fall. This is a true story. A friend of mine once lost everything after a failed business deal. But he didn't collapse. He didn't blame others. He told me, "I lost my physical house, but I didn't lose my inner house." He calmly started over, because he knew his true value wasn't in what he had, but in the man he had become. And that is the strength women look for. They don't look for a man to shield them from the storm. They look for a man who can help them rebuild their life after the storm. What is your inner house built on? What have you equipped it with to stand strong against life's storms? You are the prize. I'll say it again. You are the prize. This isn't an arrogant statement. This is a statement of self-worth. A man who has built his life with purpose doesn't need to chase anyone. He just needs to choose. He chooses a woman who fits his vision, who fits his peace. Think of an explorer. He has planned a great journey. He isn't looking for someone to follow him. He's looking for a partner, someone with an adventurous spirit, a vision, and who will enjoy the journey with him, not become a burden. Are you looking for a companion for a life that's already there? Or are you looking for someone to fill a void in a life that's incomplete? So, how do you get out of this game? Start by reinvesting in yourself. Stop chasing and start building. Build your soul, build your vision, build your inner strength. Now let's do a small exercise, a meditation. Close your eyes. Visualize your future, 1, 5, 10 years from now. Visualize the man you want to become. Is he begging for approval? Or is he steady, calm, and full of purpose? Visualize his feeling, his energy, and take a deep breath. Inhale that confidence, inhale that peace. And exhale the neediness, the anxiety. Do this exercise every day. Remember, you aren't here to beg. You are here to build. If this video spoke to you, let me know your story in the comments. This isn't just a video. This is a call for a revolution in the soul of every man. I want to create a space where we can talk openly. I'll read all your comments. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos, where we'll continue our journey on the right path, from educating gentlemen, then ladies, then to a harmonious marriage, then to children born to people with a philosophy of life, from fathers and mothers who have mastered themselves.